This is tutorial 5-2, and in this tutorial we're going to learn how to work with map projections. These are how shapefiles are drawn onto ArcMap, how they form and everything, where they appear on the map. First thing we're going to do is open up tutorial 5-2's mix file. And what they want you to see, we're going to just go zoom full extent, is they want you to go to the western part of Africa, and if you notice in the bottom left or right hand corner here, it's in decimal degrees. Decimal degrees are not meant to be used on flat surfaces. They're meant to be on curved surfaces like globes. So what we're going to do is we're going to change the map projection to where it's more realistic in a two-dimensional flat surface. And we're going to do that by clicking right-clicking on layers and going to the properties table. Now, in the coordinate system tab is where we're going to be doing this. And we just go to predefined, then we go to projected. And seeing that this is a world view, we're going to click on the world folder, and we are going to use the one that they suggest. It's in alphabetical order, so just go down until you get to this one, and then you just click OK. And as you can see, it changed. We're going to go to full extent, and now it looks more like it does on a flat map. There's a your turn where they want you to experiment with a few other ones. Feel free to go ahead and do that. Once done, just come back and we'll move on to the next part. In the next part, it wants us to open up tutorial 5-3. And I'm not going to save that. And what they want us to do with this is right now they want us to right click on the layers data frame, or you can just double click on it. That'll open up the properties as well. And once again, in the coordinate system, it just wants us to look at the coordinate system that's associated with it. As you can see, this isn't the true shape of the United States, so they're going to have us use one that kind of makes it more realistic looking. So what they're going to have us do is in here, predefined, projected, then they want us to go to continental, and in here each continent pretty much has its own folder except for a few. We're obviously going to use North America, and they want us to use this one right here. So you just click on it and click OK. Full extent, and now it looks more realistic. There's a year turn that you should, they want you to experiment once again by using different projections. After that, they're going to have us use some internet sources on how to find state plane coordinates. So I'm just going to open up my internet browser here. This is the website you should go to. The book gives you a direct link to it, but it didn't work for me, so I'm going to show you how to find it from the home page. What you do is you, once on the home page, you go to Tools, you go down to State Plane Coordinates, and it brings you right to the page that they show in the book. So we're going to go down to Find Zone, and you're going to choose that. And here we're going to search by county. Press Begin. We're going to be looking in Pennsylvania. It's alphabetical order. Just go down to the P's. Submit. Then you choose the county, which is the second one. And here you can choose what kind of coordinate system you're doing. They want us to use NAD 83. There's also a NAD 27, but we won't be using that one. And this is the coordinate system that it's associated with. That's pretty much what they want you to show. If you go into the coordinate systems, you'll actually find those as choices that you can pick. So going back to ArcMap, we're going to get rid of this and start off with a new map. And they want us to add some data. They want us change the coordinate system, or the color scheme, I mean. Okay. Then they want us to add the tracks. They wanted that a light gray. Okay. And now with that done, what they want us to do is they want us to move Munich at the very top. To do this, you have to be on the draw order menu over here in the table of contents. Okay, once that's done, now we're going to open up the properties table for Munich, and we're going to look at the source. Now the source in here is the state plane that we looked up on the internet here. And with that done, what they're going to have us do is now open up the properties table for tracks and look at what their source table. See, it's different, and it's even different units, yet the map is in feet. The reason it did that is because we set the coordinate system by putting Munich first. So that's why it is the way it is. If we put it the other way, tracks would have set the projection. So it's always important to know in what order that you place shapefiles, because if you place the wrong one, the coordinate system might be messed up. The next thing they want us to do is go to another website that shows some more projections. This one is UTM's, and they just want us to locate Western Pennsylvania and just know that it's in 17. So once that's done, we're pretty much done with the internet there. For this one anyways. Then they want us to go to the property tables for layer. And what they want us to do now is, just going to move this out of the way here. We're going to go to predefined, projected, UTM, North America. Oops, sorry, actually, we're not going to North America. We're going to NAD 83. And then we are going to do zone 17, just like we looked at the. And as you can see, it kind of shifted the municipality. The reason it did that was because now it's more realistic view of this county. And with that done, we can move on to the next part of this tutorial, which is assigning a projection to a shapefile. Not all shapefiles come with a projected coordinate system. This will often happen if you have GPS data. So we're just going to start off with a new one here, and we're going to add just one shapefile. It's in the data files, and it is this one right here. Okay. And if we go to right click and we open up its property table, we can see that it does not have a coordinate system associated with it. What that means is there is no real units defined here. It's just on the map, it's displaying its picture, that's all. It's not real accurate description of its location relative to anything else. So what we're going to do is we're going to assign a coordinate system to it, and we're going to be doing that in the catalog. So open up your little side catalog here. find it right here. Right click, go to properties for it, go to select, and what they're going to have us do is they're going to have us go to geographic coordinate systems, go to North America, and they want us to add NAD 1983. As you can see, there's different ones. They're slightly different. The one they want us to choose is this one. So you just double click it or click the add button, then OK. And then if we open up the properties table again, it now has a coordinate system assigned to it. And that is how you work with projections, and that's it for tutorial 5-2.